It happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it.
I don't know how the beat goes.
Finally!
Fucking guys don't even know this. The way I feel about you, I just can't get it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that's where you were supposed to begin.
The way I feel about you.
Is she
I
singing that
just
too?
can't
She sings that part too.
decide. Oh, I just not that high.
Finally,
Yeah, just
you come along.
There you go.
The way I feel.
Yeah.
I was like, is that
If
another
you
part of
only
the
know
song? Like,
the way I feel about you. No, the way. I don't fuck.
Something like that.
Yeah, I feel.
Welcome back, guys.
Oh, are we recording?
Yes, we are.
I
I didn't want to stop y'all because it was flowing good, so I was like, I'm gonna let this ride.
That's how you gonna do?
Yep.
Finally.
Anyway, welcome back. It's Great Matter Podcast. I'm Tony Davis.
I think you need a hashtag this week, Tony.
Oh, it's coming.
Hashtag he's mad.
Hashtag emo.
It's Jazz, guys.
Hey, it's Wayne. Hashtag
Excuse
married.
me.
Hashtag.
Blackball. Is that what they said?
That's what's up. Yeah, it is. They try to blackball me.
But you know what? It's not always black.
It's not always white.
There's definitely always some. Ooh, guys, we slick. Almost did it.
Color.
Great.
You got to coordinate.
Coordinated. We coordinated today. Ooh, I like your pants. Those
Thank
So,
you.
welcome back. This are we referring to this as a special edition podcast?
Episode
Special
30,
delivery.
episode 36, and as Mr. Flight Plan said over here, and Mr. Tony Davis said over there, it's a special delivery.
Yes.
We're coming to you. We're recording this Sunday night, so please know that these 60 seconds are as of Sunday night at 10:35 p.m.
The
And if any-
17th of January.
Yes,
And if anything new happens,
we go hit it on our Instagram.
Yeah, pretend we said it anyway.
Yeah, it don't matter because anything else that happens, we probably wouldn't go talk about it in no way.
Or just contact us on our emails or our social medias, which
Or
you guys
YouTube.
should already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't know,
we
where do they go, Tony?
thegreatmatterpodcast.com.
Exactly.
Or you can email us at thegraymatterpodcast@gmail.com.
There you go.
I'm not really enthused about saying that because, we say
Please,
it a lot.
we shouldn't do that.
We're not
I
gonna beat it
feel
up
it's
there.
it's condescending. I was told it was condescending, so we got to stop doing that. It makes people feel stupid.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, so sorry.
Don't do that.
Yeah, so
We're sorry, guys. We don't want to make you guys feel stupid.
No.
That's just our sarcasm,
And we do it
shining
to everybody,
through.
so it's like a big family. But we don't want to make you guys feel
Yeah.
that way. You're extended.
So, hey, guys.
He missed it.
Just, reach out to us on the Gray Matter Podcast @gmail.com.
They don't want to feel like they're a part of a retarded podcast either.
Right. So, just hit the site, guys. And thank you for continuing to, listen, share, comment, all the good things that you're doing for us on social media and all that kind of stuff. And being fans and just continuing to listen every week because you guys are motivating us to keep going and to do better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
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 So, right into these 60 seconds.
I mean, do I got cracked lips?
No, you don't.
You look like you was a crackhead for a second.
Yeah, you was rubbing your
was like-
eyes real hard.
I'm crushed.
So first and foremost, let's just go ahead and get this out the way because I'm pretty sure this is what everybody's buzzing about right now at Sunday.
Tony Davis is single.
Oh, Tony Davis is single, ladies.
That is a trending topic, my friend.
Hashtag Tony Davis is single.
Single.
They're probably like, he wasn't single before talking all that shit.
He wasn't, which is why we were not condoning the
No.
sending of the underwear. But
No, Tony is
the box is open now. Where are they sending them to?
you can send them to TonyBernard1000 @gmail.com.
1,000. And that's how many pairs of panties we expect to see. 1,000.
No, you can go ahead and send it to the Great Matter Podcast.
Nah,
@gmail.com.
bro.
Hey, man,
Make sure you put the subject. This is
it's
for
for
Tony.
Tony.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Hashtag, this is for Tony. I love it.
Hashtag this is for Tony.
There you go.
You have abundance of hashtags this week. I love it.
He's the hashtag man.
Yeah.
Hashtag the hashtag man.
Hashtag the hashtag man.
Okay, but so like to real news. I didn't mean for it to come out like
Now you see. Now they see how we get
Now
down.
that's some shade.
Now you all can see that we do it to each other.
Right.
We don't give a shit.
Right. So don't be offended. Don't be offended, guys.
I didn't mean it that way.
Tony, you ain't shit.
I love you.
On the real news.
On the real news that people give a shit about.
Yesterday, Saturday the 16th, was Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, and of course
Friday.
the 15th. I'm sorry,
Friday
the 15th. Was his birthday, and of course this Monday marks the 30th year celebration of Martin Luther King Jr. Day as a holiday. So yeah, shout out to that MLK. You know, he paved the way. Was one of the leaders who paved the way. If you guys are gonna, hopefully you guys got out and celebrated, I should say, since this is gonna come out on Wednesday.
Catch some. If you're here in Atlanta, catch some of the sites. You know, the King Center, some of the historical places that they have marked in the historic Atlanta area. You know, just it's a day for people who aren't working to, get out and experience certain aspects of the holiday and this great person that we have a holiday for.
What the fuck is in your cup, man? You okay?
I'm okay.
You got agua.
I don't know if it's agua because you seem really like mellow.
I just slowed down.
Okay, man.
It's like you would like.
You sure?
Honorable mention to Dr. King Jr.
Honorable mention? Honorable mention is like he came up short. All right, that's what that means.
He did kind of get the short end of the stick when he got killed.
That is true, but we don't honorable mention Dr. King Jr.
Okay.
You ain't never meet no Martin Luther King.
We can honorable
put
mention.
the brakes on this really quickly. Oh, wow. That's why we're the Gray Matter Podcast, guys.
Wait, like I'm feeling attacked.
No, not even that. I was just like, oh.
The Gray Matter Podcast, we're in our feelings this
Today.
episode.
Hashtag emo.
Like honorable mention goes to Alan Rickman.
Yeah, I was gonna say honorable mention goes to Alan Rickman.
But we're not honorable mentioning that. Rest in peace, Alan Rickman. If you don't know who that is, a lot of people reference Harry Potter. Or
I mean, he did really well in Harry Potter.
Hey man, fuck you, man.
He was Professor Shag.
I don't know.
What was his name on Harry Potter?
Professor Snape.
Oh,
okay.
I didn't watch Harry Potter.
We know.
Or something the Lord's made. If you watch that,
awesome.
However, he is the original foreign bad guy. He was like the start of it all from Die Hard.
Yes,
Hans Gruber. That's it. That's all. That's it.
You remember in Die Hard with a Vengeance, and they're sitting in the vans, and he was like, "Hey, does his name
Gruber mean anything to you?
Ring a bell to you?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "That music." I love that shit. I love it.
Yeah, Hans Gruber, the original foreign bad guy, portrayed by Alan Rickman. He passed away.
He was super slim back then. Yeah, super.
Go watch Die Hard, man. It's a
real
classic.
Euro, very Euro.
Yeah,
McClane.
He was a cool ass bad guy.
He was fucking cool as shit.
So yeah.
Yeah. So
really, Jazz?
That cut me deep, man. No, I mean
I didn't say nothing.
I know.
And thank you,
Jazz.
I
don't know anything.
You never seen Die Hard?
No.
For all those people that listen and
watch. We
watch.
discussed this already. You're just trying to calm me out.
If y'all have never seen Die Hard, y'all better go watch it before I find out. I'm on a crusade to cleanse the earth of people who have never seen Die Hard, with the exception of poor people in China.
Tom Cruise.
So next on Gone in 60 Seconds.
No, that's Mission Impossible, right?
Yes. There you go. That's.
I feel like you ever played those matching games when you were in kindergarten and you got to flip the cards?
Nope, that's not it.
Right. That's what the fuck you be doing with movies.
That's not it.
Oh, wait. You mean, is it Tom Hanks? No, Tom Cruise. No, Tom
Joyner?
Hardy. Tom Joyner.
Tom Selleck.
Shit, like Tom Selleck.
No, it's Bruce Willis.
Right.
It was his first outing. That's what made him a superstar. It was coming from Moonlighting.
Bruce Willis.
Yes.
And
I think I've
now
seen
Moonlighting is with Sybil Shepherd.
yes, correct.
Okay,
That was a
because
TV show.
I like to throw her name in the shit with Bruce Willis all the time, and you'd be like, no way.
He was a TV star, and then somebody passed on Die Hard. His agent was able to get him in, and now he's
The
a
rest
superstar.
is history.
That was his big break in the movies.
Die Hard.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis is cool. I like him. So
You talking about him like a fucking notebook.
Yeah, man, that's pretty cool. Trapper Keeper. I like a Trapper Keeper.
Look at the calligraphy on here. On the journal. It's
so
great.
so decorative.
It's all right.
Yeah, I love that brand of coffee.
If you guys haven't caught on by now, like episode 36, I'm not really that big of a movie buff. I'm more of like a TV person. And that's probably because like when I was growing up, like my parents literally would not let me see. Like, you know how you could probably, like, you can't go to the movie and see something rated R,
Right.
but maybe at home you can watch it.
Right.
No, I was watching PG-13 until I was like 14. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I was watching movies for my age group.
Well, we all have our hangups here. I'm
Wait a
not.
second.
I'm not
we
social.
never said he was watching like
I was.
NC-17.
But the movies, a lot of the movies that y'all talk about are like rated R movies, and so at the time when they were out, I wasn't of age to watch them.
Got you.
So and I wasn't,
motherfucker.
and so I never went back around to because I'm a TV person. I'm not really.
Wayne's
big
not a
into
sports
movies.
guy. He's not a sports person.
Right. You're not a
a
movie
movie person,
person.
and I'm not a social media person.
Yeah. So
The Gray Matter podcast.
now you guys know what we are not, so you can get to know what we are.
And if you don't know,
Now you know.
You know
You know very well.
who you are.
Don't let them hold you down.
Hey!
Okay.
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 So, moving right along.
Yeah, so on to singing. So what was that? Like maybe we'll say like 4 or 5 months ago, a rapping nigga was bodied by a singing nigga. And so
Well, run up on the nigga, man.
we gonna see. So fast forward 4 or 5 months now, Mr. Millie.
It was 4 or 5 months ago, wasn't it? God damn.
Mr. Meek Millie.
Yes, it was like in the summertime.
I don't think it was that long ago.
No, it was
It
in
was
the
a while
summertime.
ago.
Nah.
It was
It was like August,
It was like
September.
August to September
Really?
when
It was
the
a
disc
long
came
time
out.
ago. Meek Millie
Meek Millie.
has put out, I guess, a flash tape. It was on SoundCloud, so 404 is what it's called.
It's an EP.
EP, is that what it is?
Yeah, they're calling it an EP.
Okay, so they're calling it an EP. 404.
Mm-hmm.
And he came at Drake a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
He tried.
He tried.
He tried it.
He tried.
He tried it.
But he went. He went for the kill.
You know that saying, I came, I saw, I conquered.
He conquered.
He did not conquer.
On 50, you don't think he conquered?
On 50, yes.
Yeah, that's
on
what I was
Drake,
saying.
Not so much.
Yeah, Drake, he should have just left that.
Yeah, he came, he
just
saw,
left
he
well
visited.
alone.
Like,
He was like the kid, like, like y'all be roasting and they say something real bad. You be like, so, your mama.
oh, that's
And then
exactly
it.
what it is. It's like, that's all you got to say. Your mama.
Right, so you said it, but
just
you
keep
didn't
saying
write
your mama. Your mama.
So his
They'd be
whole
like, no, you.
But what about you?
Yeah.
his whole comeback was basically like, okay, and what, I'm on my girls tour, but I make $100K a night. And then he was like, you said stuff, but I don't believe you wrote it, so it doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, basically that's a.
I mean,
perfect
those are really
synopsis.
great things to say, but the way that he delivered it and everything else was just, it failed.
Now I'm kind of hoping Drake wins the Grammy so he can just go up there and in his acceptance speech he says, "Thank you, Meek."
So into that,
Thank you, Meek.
You know,
We
I
made
honestly think he would apologize for it.
I don't.
I think Drake would pull a Drake.
No,
I think
he
would
won't.
be like, I didn't want this to be, you know what I mean? Like, he
Oh,
just,
but back behind the scenes, he gonna say something like,
run up on the nigga, man.
We gonna see. He gonna hold up,
Right.
He gonna hold up the trophy and be like, "Thank you to all those that helped me get this."
Wait.
Everybody knows what that means.
Wait, and if he wins 2, he can hold them up together and be like,
I
bag
bagged
to
it
bag.
So, speaking of the Grammys, in the song that was towards 50 Cent, he said, y'all can have the Grammys.
Right.
I'm going to take the streets in his intro.
Right.
So then he goes at 50 Cent, basically calling him a coward, saying like, you really ain't about the life that you trying to portray. You a snitch.
Wow.
You in debt because Mayweather ain't got no more tickets for you. So like, just sit your ass down somewhere. Like
he did go.
That was right.
He went in on 50.
50 Cent, he went in on. But to true 50 Cent fashion.
Oh yeah.
50 Cent came in and killed him with the memes. Like the very first one was the Apple emoji, the shit emoji, and he put Meek Mill's face on it. It said, "This is a new emoji, shithead." So now everybody's calling him a shithead. Then there's a video like the guy singing and like rapping the verse, and then he comes up and sneak punches him, and it's hilarious. But
right.
what was the one?
It's got 50 Cent's face on the dude when he's punching him. But there's another one like where he's like, it's the meme where like the guy's looking in the mirror at his reflection, and the caption says, "No, see, this year it's gonna be my tour. It's not gonna be my girl's tour. Niggas out here calling me Meeka, and they spell it Meeka." And it's horrible, man. It's horrible.
And so then after 50 Cent went on his rampage, Meek Mill went on his and was like, you be popping stuff on Instagram, on social media all the time, but you don't never come and check nobody. You don't be where we be at. I be with the people that you can't be with. And then he started talking about the whole situation where Irv Gotti and 50 Cent and how like they got into it and back then and 50 Cent went and got like a restraining order and like all this kind of stuff. So then Irv Gotti came in and was like, yeah, exactly what he said. Like,
meaning who?
Meek Mill, like, yes, we did this and we did get the restraining orders and we showed people and they wasn't trying to hear. Like, they didn't believe it.
The fact that what bothers me about this, I mean, it's entertaining for the moment, but in the grand scheme of things, it's like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
It sounds like some bitch shit.
All of it
It
does.
sounds like little high school bitch shit.
All of it does. Like the stuff that Meek is doing, the stuff that 50 is doing. Like, 50 is petty anyway. He's just a petty ass nigga.
He seems that way. I don't know the nigga.
But we don't know them personally, but what he portrays on social media is like, this is the platform that you're trying to put out. Like, outside of Power, you promoting effing vodka, you on Twitter and fucking Instagram making memes of niggas. So it's kind of like, what can we expect from you?
He's like a bully, but he's funny. But at the same time, if you really think about it, that's how he started. Like, and even Big Mill said it. He said, you created bully rap. Yeah. Or like, what was it? He didn't say bully rap, but
How to Rob was the song where
that was entertaining though.
It was entertaining, but he was still picking on people, and that's how he got his name.
Yeah,
that's how he got shot.
Well, well,
many men, many.
Wish death upon me. But yeah, man, I really want them to cut, like, bruh, like.
I would rather y'all leave it on social media and let that be that and let it just be like,
I don't want to see it on social media either.
But I'm saying, like, let's just get these jokes off and be done with it. I don't want no like actual physical violence.
Well, what do you think is gonna happen after this shit fester for a little while? Because they going in.
Realistically, they should just sit down and really talk about it. If you really wanted to go away. Other than that, just start rapping.
Yeah.
I mean, start rapping.
Well, 50 Cent did say that he was about to release Kanan Part 2, so.
The mixtape that nobody listened to.
Wait, so he made a mixtape based off his character's name from Power?
Yeah. I think Kanan is gonna have like his own spinoff, so I think that's what he's doing. He's like carving a lane.
That just sounds kind of corny.
You think?
No disrespect, and 50 seems like a. You know what I mean?
It's all a business for him. I think
it's a good marketing tool, but it does sound corny.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why nobody really.
So that's where we're at today on Sunday. We'll see how it unfolds, and maybe next week we'll revisit it. But
yeah, man, y'all cut that fuck shit out, man. Y'all making too much money. Y'all in like
it gives us something to talk about.
Yeah,
well, it's plenty of stuff to talk about.
Like what?
Like Tashina Arnold.
What happened with her?
Woo! So
I heard a little bit about this
last week. Remember how last week we said how far is too far when someone cheats? like to go when someone cheats, and the girl beat up her boyfriend real bad and like broke his car and all that stuff because he broke up with her.
And ironically enough,
Tashina took it to another level.
Are you serious?
So Tashina has been married to her husband maybe like 4 or 5 years, not even long, maybe 8.
Okay,
not long. Not it hasn't been 10 years yet. I know that much.
Well, so the marriage is short-lived.
Short-lived marriage.
Well, first of all, being married, a year is a long time.
And nowadays,
it's just long to be
okay,
with somebody. So keep going.
Cross that out. So he
let's say 9 months to make a baby.
Shit.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
He I get from what I read in the message that she sent out, he's been cheating for a long time, but this time he cheated and recorded himself having sex with the woman without using protection.
Oh, okay.
Dirt dog.
And so Tashina T-Dog.
Wait, how'd she find it?
I can't remember. It doesn't really say how she found it. All
right, we'll get back to that.
The fact is that she found it. I can Google it to see that part.
We'll do this off air.
Yeah. But so she found it and she sent it in a mass text to his family and said, "I'm done with this. This is the last straw. I'm out." And then
wow,
he need to get his shit and go. That was hilarious.
Your grandmama said you had sex.
I might ask her what it looked like. Grandma, you see what I did?
Yeah, you see that?
With the Kevin Hart. You know what I did.
Shout out, Grandpa.
I thought it was hilarious that she did that.
In all honesty,
yeah, they got married in 2012.
In all honesty, I that's not a good thing.
I don't know, man. I think you should have conversations about this. Like a lot of people, we talk about relationships, but there's something missing. There's something missing in the conversation where your dude, your dude may want to step out on the relationship for physical reasons. You may want to do drugs or something. I don't know what it is, but you can't have that big of a disconnect where, he still wants to step out and feels that he still needs to do that. Speaking of a guy who's done that in the past.
Yeah.
It's like, I should just came out and be like, hey, this is the relationship I want.
Right.
Now, there have been other times that I've done it, and it hasn't just been for physical, but you still need to have the conversation.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think people just, if they're transparent with what they actually want, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
People are more receptive to that.
That is true.
They can be like, people, what bothers me is like people say shit like this all the time. Well, if you do such and such, it's a deal breaker.
Right.
We don't need to be making no deals, no way.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right,
like if you automatically saying something that's gonna be a deal breaker for something as long term as marriage, you don't know.
Exactly.
You just don't know. So how can you already say one thing for one thing is going, not make you do something?
Right. And then especially in this case, she's saying this is the last straw, meaning there were other straws before that. Mm-hmm. So it may not be.
You said that 2 straws ago.
Right. You probably did.
Right.
And this is a black lady, so I don't want to hear all that. Well, white girls do this and Hispanic. Nah. It's a black lady.
It's women.
It's women.
Women.
So, and guys do it too. I've done that dumb shit too.
We all just human.
Yeah. So lay off. But if you want to make jokes, make jokes. Send them to the Great Matter Podcast. What? Yeah. She sent the damn porn to his whole family.
Right. No.
So
look at me like I'm wrong.
No, I'm not.
My grandma no porn.
That's the end of 60 seconds of crack.
Hey, great grandmama talking about, so what is this? I just got this phone, baby.
That's it for 60 seconds.
I'm sorry. Well,
we're going to get into this topic real quick, which kind of piggybacks off of that.
Let's do it.
So, why is it a woman's responsibility to think of the relationship and stay when a man cheats? And it's not the responsibility of a man to think about the relationship before he cheats?
That is a good question. It is worded very well.
Right. Because in all honesty, I don't think.
Because you know what happened. What happened. Just like what you guys just said. If that was the last straw, then da 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 da. But why does it have to be on her to continue to stay there for the? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's a man-woman thing. I think it's the stipulations between two people.
I was going to say the same thing.
So what we see, the society has said that what we see more often is women being wronged by men.
Exactly.
So it's a general consensus that men are going to wrong women.
Yep.
So that's already it's already there. The writing is on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
What we don't see is that, okay, when women wrong men, for some odd reason, we're still looked at like, well, what did you do wrong?
What did you do wrong?
You know what I mean?
It's the same way with a woman.
No.
Yes, it is.
So you're honestly telling me and Tony that society is saying
The men.
you
on the
wasn't
show.
sucking his dick enough?
Yeah. I know girls whose mom has said this to them. Y'all can look away and laugh. I know
I'm admiring the fucking backdrop.
that's great, but I know girls whose mom have told them like,
Because the bullshit is getting too high. Just gonna pull these up right here, so get no bullshit on my
Jazz,
pants.
you were saying,
You
you
full of
know,
shit.
you know.
I know girls whose mom have told them like, well, what are you doing? What did you not do? Why did he
Right.
leave you? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it's not, it works both ways.
Hang on, I'm not. It can work both ways,
It
but we're
does.
talking about the majority. Like there are always. It's a statistic, regardless.
Right.
It's a stat.
Okay.
So you're always going to have 80%.
So then let's
of people.
talk about the majority. That
No.
the majority is men cheating on women. You can't do that.
Well, that's not.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, we're at okay. So bringing it
that's
back.
what the question was.
Well, no, that's not what the question is.
The question is when a man cheats on a
Stop,
woman.
stop. No, read the fucking question. Don't.
I'm the one who wrote the damn question.
I see that,
So that's
but-
what I'm saying. When a woman, why is it a woman's responsibility to stay when the man cheats? And not
then-
the man's responsibility to think about the woman before he does.
Right, man.
So in that
Time out.
scenario, the man is cheating on the woman.
Time out.
So that's the statistic.
But you're saying why doesn't he think about it before?
I'm saying
We're
why isn't it his responsibility?
We're delving into that.
Okay.
Because we are two men.
So
and
get
so
to
we're
it.
coming to a different point, a point of an understanding or maybe a better knowledge than you, right? Because you're asking this question and we're all going to chime in on it.
Right.
And Wayne was like, hey, you don't know what happened before that. Maybe there are things that happened before that. You understand?
No.
I think.
Okay, wait.
well,
So let me get this straight.
Because what Wayne was saying was, well,
He
they
said
don't
exactly.
ever look at if a woman does it to a man and it's still the man's fault.
No, he was saying you're not looking at what prompted the man to do what he did. And women aren't looked at it that way. So it's
Right.
like, that's why he brought up the scenario. So because we get all the backlash, it's always presumed that a man did something wrong,
Right.
As opposed to a woman not taking care of home.
Now we're not
saying that. That we're just saying, hey,
Right.
let's delve a little bit deeper and find out both sides of the story.
Okay.
Because we already know guys are going to get slammed because they cheated.
Okay.
We acknowledge that.
Okay.
But
So why not work on the relationship instead of cheat then?
how do you know that they didn't?
That's what I'm saying. This is the scenario that's laid out.
scenario-
y'all putting a bunch of hypotheticals in
because
here.
because it's so open.
Back up. Where I think we got off track is I know what the root of the question is. The root of the question is responsibility and where it lies with men and women in reference to cheating. That's what the question is specifying.
No, I think it's more like this. It's real simple. Guy cheats, but he wants the girl to stay. Why don't you think about not cheating so the girl can stay?
Well, no,
easier?
it's the
Am I right?
responsibility of right. So what the way the question is posed, and you can reread it if you want.
It's
to,
the
Dad.
same
It's the
thing.
same. Okay, go ahead.
We saying the same thing, just using
If
different
you-
words.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fine. Where I think we got off track is we started talking about just cheating in general. You know what I mean? Like, well, these people do this because of this, and these people
That's
do
what
this
you
because
did.
of that. Well, yeah, maybe I did because I used that example. I used that example to answer the question.
Okay.
All right. So
And then that's
so
what
So
we
now
kinda-
get
all right,
to
go
the
ahead. Yeah,
answer
get
of
to
the
it.
question.
Now, right. What I'm saying is that in any given situation, whether it be a man or a woman,
Mm-hmm.
it's not. My point is, it's not so much. Well, whose responsibility is it if you're working together on the relationship? And to Tony's point, you don't really know what happened before that catalyst happened. Before somebody said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna cheat now."
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
but I get what she's saying. But to answer her question would be, hey, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you're just not communicating. That's the reality of
Right.
it. Like, if he was thinking about it, then either A, he's not, like you said earlier about Tashina Arnold and her, we're not even having that conversation about being long term. We're not even getting married.
Right.
Because I want this and you
Right.
don't want to get down that way. You know what I'm saying? So when they get together, break down the communication.
Well, do you think women are more ample to... The thing about it is that I do think the majority is that men may cheat on women more, hypothetically speaking. Now, I don't know statistically, so that's why I said hypothetically.
The way you rephrase that. Go ahead.
Yeah, I did. Because I can't presume.
Right. Yeah.
So, but I don't think necessarily women are thinking like, oh yeah, he's gonna cheat on me. So
right.
I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going at it. You know what I mean? Like I have to put myself in a position. I don't think the women are conscious of what the question is posing. They're not like, I'm putting myself in a position to say I'm gonna keep going no matter what. You know what I mean?
Let me stop the both of you.
Nope.
If the situation is that we're not in a marriage, we're just in a relationship.
Okay.
Situation is that we're in a relationship, everything is good for whatever reason. Well, not even for whatever reason. The guy is out with his friends. He may be a little drunk not even drunk. He may meet somebody out, right? They exchange numbers and he takes that further. You know what I'm saying? Like he got the number and now they're going on. Woman too, either way. Works either way.
Right.
She gave the number, he got the number. They're continuing this on, knowing, hey, I'm in a relationship, right? If I catch you texting this person or whatever the case is, or y'all went on a date or whatever, wherever it went, but if you get caught by the other person,
right?
Why is it now that person's decision? It's their responsibility to stay or not. And then if they decide to stay, then you already knew that they were a cheater.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because it really is your responsibility. When you're met with reality, you can't say, it was me.
Right.
You can do that shit when you don't know.
Right.
But now it's kind of like, now that you have all the information in front of you, you now have to make a decision whether you stay or not.
But so, I guess where this question stemmed from was, we were having a conversation, and it was like the girl found out the boyfriend had cheated. Only once, that she knew of. The first time she found out about it, they had been together for a long time. Everything else was fine. He took care of the bills.
Right.
House was good. Whatever. All that stuff was fine. Whatever. They were engaged. And so the girl left or was trying to leave. And everybody's like, well, why would you throw away your relationship? What about everything that's, everything that you've built in this relationship? Why is it her responsibility to think about what was built in this relationship and not his when he cheated?
Well, coming from the outsiders, because it sounds like it's outsiders, right?
Right.
Okay. They really don't have a place because they're not emotionally attached. This is where emotion does work in the relationship. Because if it's just about partnerships, then we make a lot different choices, right? They're not emotionally attached to it. They're looking at it like, he did all this good. Why, fault him for this bad?
Right.
But the reality is, because it hurts, asshole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to family or friends, whoever it is.
Yeah.
And you're right. It should have been his responsibility to say, hey,
I can't do this.
Yeah, I can't do this.
Right.
Or stop before you do it and say, hey, like I said, with the communication and be
Right.
like, yo, we need to talk because I'm feeling this type of way.
Right. And I also think that in some way or shape or form that it comes back on the person because they may have low self-esteem. They're caught in a situation where they feel like all this is happening because of them, so they need to change it. Like nobody's, like you said, all the information is in front of you. You have to make the decision. But consciously, you're self-conscious about what's going on with you. So you're feeling like, I caused this. Really, when you didn't. So then you didn't decide to take the brunt of the responsibility yourself.
You lost me.
He was saying, like...
you in a relationship with Jazz. She cheats on you. You already had low self-esteem. So then when she cheats on you, you then say, well, it was my fault that she cheated on me.
And that's why you stay.
And that's why you stay.
Oh.
You assume the responsibility because you have low self-esteem, even though it's not your fault.
Right. So it's almost like you guilt trip yourself into
Exactly.
thinking that is acceptable
And
behavior.
you continue to guilt trip yourself until you feel like
I was
catch your husband or mate with raw dog and some random person.
And then you got to text
and then you
message
send
to
it
the
right.
family.
And then in your emotions, you send it to all their
I
family.
see what you're saying. I was thinking along the lines of the actual question of why is it the response. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And I guess my question of why stemmed from that scenario, but it's just like why as society, because her situation isn't the only situation that I've seen like that. It's on TV, in person. Like I said, the girl, a friend of mine from high school, her mom literally, like her boyfriend, her mom found out that the boyfriend was beating her, was like hitting on her, whatever. So and like that was why they left, because she told her, well, we just split ways because he wanted one thing, I wanted another. But some way or another, she found out that he had hit her, and she was like, "Well, what did you do to make him hit you?" Not, "Well, I'm glad that you left."
Well, I mean,
that's why I said, like, I know someone whose parent has been like, well, why? What did you do?
That's generally the first question I'll ask too, because I need to, before I kirk out, I need to know that it's going to be valid,
right? In that
so
situation,
so I can't say, "Hey, baby, let me go handle this dude."
Yeah.
And then I find out that she was all in his face smacking him.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that my ducks are in a row before I, go in and have a conversation that's going to be one-sided and that's going to leave one-sided. It ain't even going to be that. But you know what I mean? But so it happens. Yeah. It happens. But that's a good question. Why
what point in time was it where we started placing the responsibility on the victim instead of the assailant? Is that the word for it?
I wouldn't place it.
Yes.
I wouldn't place it on her or him if it was. But in this case, I wouldn't place it on her. If she wanted to stay, she knows what she's getting into.
Right.
And they need to have that talk. But he should have probably not cheated. Well, really.
Well, that's for that
situation. I'm not being funny. Broke the rule, man. He broke the number one rule.
Yeah, you're not supposed to hit a woman.
You're not supposed to get caught.
You're not supposed to get caught. Yeah.
Don't get caught. Don't get caught. Had he not gotten caught, this wouldn't even be a question.
Ironically, we were talking about that this weekend also. About don't take home condom receipts or condoms. Condoms or condom receipts. And I was like, well, that's not common sense.
No. Some niggas. Obviously, it's not common sense because it's some jackass out here who did it.
Yeah.
I just had to go to QT. Throw that away, bro.
Yeah.
I got them from my homeboy.
Motherfucker.
But they were in your pants.
Well, he gave them to me because he ain't had no. He had. Yep.
He had on leggings.
That's how I go. That's how I started to go.
Yeah, y'all got to do better with these lies. But anyways, on to the next topic.
If that's happened to you, ladies, please
leave up.
No, or guys.
Would it be your responsibility
or guys,
at that point?
Because I tell you what, man.
It would be.
Yeah,
it would be your responsibility.
I've gone over a chick's house and went in the drawer that was supposed to be for me, and found condoms.
What?
Yeah. You went what?
Yeah, you weren't.
Wait, so did she try to tell you? Did she tell you that
we weren't together? So she was just like, "Oh, this is what it was."
Oh,
and you see how that's a similar scenario, and I took it because
man. One weekend I was out of town and I came home. On my way home, I got a call from the boys. Well, both of the boys called me. And they was like, listen, we was at your house. I already knew they was at the house this weekend and like what had went down or whatever. So they was like, listen, we was at the house and we was doing some stuff. And I left the box up under the bathroom, up under the sink in the bathroom. So don't think it's buried when you get home. Because they know I would have tore this place up. Like, I would have tore the house down. But so I get home and I'm telling him that they called. He was like, dang, I was going to leave it under there so you could go crazy and I can be looking at you like you stupid. And I was like... That's what's up.
That's love.
That is.
That's love.
That is.
That's not love at all. Because I probably would have left. I would have been like, you a fucking lie. That wasn't they.
And he would have been like, call the boys. Call them.
Then I'm like, y'all just lying for him. Anyways.
That's what you would have been responsible for making yourself believe that.
That's my responsibility.
It's your responsibility.
Wayne?
So, it's funny that we made that trend. We're having some good topics this show.
2016, man.
After all of that, like, what? Like, even in that situation, like, you feel like you're responsible. You don't know what's going on. You know, you get a porno fine and you send it to people, family members. I'm talking about Tichina Arnold.
Okay.
I was like, I'm
Yeah,
so
you just
confused.
had a
Yeah, me too. I was
like, what can a person do to you to like make you completely stop fucking with them? Whether it be in a relationship that's platonic or monogamous. Like you in a friendship with somebody and then because it's different levels. Like if you really, really cool with somebody, you might let them slide on some stuff. But a relationship, which is odd to me because I would think it was the other way around. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So like people tolerance levels for some stuff are just, you know, I've known people in relationships that they cheat on each other. They cheat back and forth with each other. Mm-hmm. They curse and argue all the time, but they always get back. Yeah, they love each other. Right. Exactly.
That's not healthy.
But it could be one thing where you didn't clean your pot up and they flipping the house over. Yeah. Fuck you, I'm leaving. But you cheated on me 8 times. You gave me syphilis. They
don't add up.
Right. But you about to leave the house because I didn't wash a dish?
A dish, not dishes.
One.
A dish.
So what does it take for people? Like, what really can make you be like, I just can't fuck with you no more?
Barry would have to have a baby on me.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you in there like swimwear, bro.
You good to go.
Man, you can do whatever you want to do.
I think I could probably 50-50, depending on how I find out and like how long it was and like the situation.
Yeah.
I could probably stay if he cheated. Probably. Again, I say probably. Because I don't really know.
I feel like this is like you talking about winning money.
I'm jealous.
But like it would be like a one time. It would have to be a one time, like the one time. But if it's like a second time, then I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like one time, you got one time to fuck up, and that's it.
Really?
Yes.
Why one time then?
Because you haven't like you got a clean sheet right now. You know what I'm saying?
To your knowledge.
To my knowledge. So you got a clean sheet. It's like, it's almost like.
Is that shade to our producer?
What you mean?
Well, he said to your knowledge.
Oh.
Did you just prompt?
I'm just speaking in general, man.
Well, yeah,
okay.
but no, seriously, like to my knowledge, clean slate.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? So one tick. Because my okay, and this is so bad to say, but my thinking is kind of like the Beyonce song, like, she gonna take everything I own, like, if I let him go. Like, all this stuff I done build up, and then, like, one time just let it all out and just let it go. Like, it's gonna have to, if it is that one time, it has to be, like, you got somebody pregnant. But if you cheat or something, like, on one time, we go work through that. But if you do it again, obviously, it's something else that you need to go and do.
Okay, well, what about a friend?
What do you mean? What about a friend?
Like a friend.
A friend.
Like somebody you consider a friend.
So, lie on me.
Lie on you.
Lie on me. Like, this one girl, she, cause a lot of the girls that I grew up with, like, we may have fallen out here and there. Mm-hmm. But, like, somehow, like, all of us have all come back to where we can, like, speak to each other or, like, hang out, whatever like that. But this one particular girl, she lied on me. And she, like, basically made it seem like I was, like, sleeping around with this guy while I was with Barry.
Oh, like you a slut bucket.
Yeah. And I was like, the thing about it was, like, Atlanta is so small. Like, you see how you just met somebody that I knew in high school. Mm-hmm. At the barbershop.
Yep.
And like the people that, oh, excuse me.
Burpees.
Yeah. The people that she was talking to, my throat got dry. Woo! The people that she was talking to knew people that he knew. So I'm like, you going around asking people these questions and like putting it out there like I'm like doing some shit. Like, what if they was going to him saying, yo,
Right.
your girl out here, like, da 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 da. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
What about you, Tony? Relationship wise.
I've had a lot of different things.
I didn't hear.
So it's pretty much if we agree to some shit and then they keep breaking it. You know, like, hey, we're gonna not do this or we're gonna go in this direction, and then they don't. Excuses of why they don't.
So how many times would they have to break the agreement?
I don't know. It's just when I get fed up, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take much.
So outside of like, if someone cheated on you, you would be not okay with it, but you would.
If you just flat out cheated on me and then kind of let me know prior to, because generally cheating doesn't happen that way. It's kind of like I
find out.
I need this.
Yeah.
And I keep ignoring. I need this. I keep ignoring. I need this. Then it happens, and then I'm like, okay, well, I had that coming. You know what I mean?
That's a logical way to think about it.
It is. I've done it, and it's been done to me.
Yeah.
But if you just want to step out, and then I find out, well, you're just not my type of guy. I don't need to be.
Right.
But that doesn't. You know what I mean?
But how
that's
honest would people? Those circumstances.
It's never happened to me. It's
slim to none.
For it's none in my book. Because you can always come and tell me. But as far as pointing a finger at me and saying it's well, I did this, excuses. Go fuck yourself with excuses. I don't like them.
So what about you, Wayne?
Yeah.
Wait, we weren't done. So what about friends?
Friends, that is and I can tell people this because it's not easy to do. It is the only way to get at me. It's the only way to really hurt my feelings. As far as that is the deepest cut that I can obtain. Is when I think we're cool, and you wind up being a fuckity fuck face.
Ooh, like they be talking about you behind your back and stuff like
Just bitch shit. Like for example, I've told this story and it's funny because it was funny then. I had a cat that I was cool with, and I was cool with the family. Like he had brothers. Like I'm cool. He had 3 other brothers, so it's 4 of us. Yeah. And one of the brothers I'm really cool with. I'm still cool with it to this day. But I'm cool with all of them. We all came up in the same neighborhood. And this is the time of my first marriage, and we had separated. So my wife was with a dude. Yeah. And so me and the dude started hanging out. The cat I'm talking about, he was like, man, I work with his girlfriend. He was like, man, tell me who my girl is messing with or talking to. I know you know. He's like, so tell me, if you tell me who my girl is messing with, I'll tell you who your girl messed with. What? This is the cat I thought we were friends. Right. At that very point, I knew we were not. And that's the type of shit that, that got to me. I was like, ah. And at the time, his girlfriend wasn't fucking around on him.
He was just paranoid.
Yeah, because he was fucking around on her.
Right.
Oh, she did fuck around on him, though.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eye for an eye.
2 for 2.
I mean, yeah. He and he found out later who the guy eventually was. This guy.
Oh, wow.
What?
Do not do that to me, man. So now I think he wound up marrying the bride, too.
Marrying the girl that you slept with?
Yep.
Wow.
That he had like 2 kids with. But now, every time he thinks he wants to get at me, do not do that, man. That's a classic example of open hand, closed fist. Do not fuck with me like that. Yes, it is. I will wait. I'll be patient. Because I knew she was unhappy. Right. I mean, she would confide in me. We were cool. Yeah. But I never did anything with the bride. Until he told me, if you tell me, I was like, we ain't really friends.
Right. Like, oh, what?
Yeah. That's how it is? Don't worry about it.
You got to trade information.
Now? Yeah. We got to trade information.
I think it was more so the fact like, oh, well, I ain't going to tell you what I know until you tell me what you know.
What the fuck you mean?
But this lady was my wife, and this just the girl you messing with, and you was cheating on her.
I mean,
Fuck Boys Anonymous.
Yeah. That's the type of shit that'll. But it's rare, so it didn't. I mean, you asked the question. You should probably know.
Yeah, I am about to go.
Ian.
Hey, you can say something, man.
I'm trying to think about how I want to phrase it.
Say it.
You asked the question.
His face is turning red. This
It
must
is. I
be,
saw that.
this must be real.
It's you have to like I have to like lose. Like I have to lose trust in the person that you are.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I
Just
know,
say this shit,
listeners,
man.
I know y'all always thinking I'm weird because I'm so long-winded.
You are a weirdo.
I explain
In
shit
his
really
head,
crazy.
he like, if you do this fuck shit, then that's why. But when
don't
he
want-
be saying it
yeah,
out loud,
it's
he
like,
don't want
he
it
don't
to
wanna
come
call
off that
somebody
way.
out.
No. It's not even
We
that.
already shared personal information.
Well, not with this situation.
True story.
But
The old real world intro for the people to know.
yeah, the real old one, like
The
first
first, yeah.
like you have to. When I look at you, I'm thinking like you're not thinking I'm the same person I am anymore, and I'm not thinking you're the same person you are anymore. We like lose value in each other.
Is this
Like, we don't
relationship or
But
friendship?
how do you do this?
It's over time.
But I
It's
mean-
almost like I guess you can compare it to a respect factor. When people stop respecting you,
Yeah.
like you know that.
Yeah.
Like when it's an air about a person. Like when they stop fucking with you, like, and I mean in general terms, when somebody stops fucking with you, they literally like they don't care. It's almost like you don't care anymore.
Like you just fucking with me on purpose.
Right, like you just doing whatever because the sun's out, so I guess I'll fuck with Wayne.
Damn.
Type of deal.
Yeah.
You have to be like, I have to look at you as a person to be like, I can't, because now you're not only are you taking my kindness for weakness and exploiting my emotions, you're manipulating the situation on purpose. So it's kind of like, what the fuck? Like I'm like a pawn.
You're a real dickhead on that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you. Now
So-
I understand why you paused.
Yeah, like I just like because people are people, man. We all human, so we don't like cheating or doing like people have pet peeves about stuff, which we'll talk about right after this. People have pet peeves about stuff. Like we're all human. We're all trying to find each other's niches, and our imperfections are somebody else's perfections, and we're trying to see how we're gonna live with that. But if you look at a person and they like truly don't care about you, but they still trying to. They trying to not even trying. They just like, oh, you're gonna be here because I'm here. That's literally taking you for granted.
Yeah.
They're taking you for granted at the maximum amount. They're like, oh, it's okay. I can do whatever I want.
I can do it. Yeah, because you're not gonna do shit.
Right.
I had like an ex, a chick I dated. She had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Her kid was doing that shit.
Really?
I had to check that shit.
The kid was doing the shit to the mom.
To me.
Oh,
Like
he was trying you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom didn't think so. Oh, he's just a kid. Well, you better get this kid the fuck
Right.
up out of here before I
Yeah.
kick his
Kids
ass.
know what the fuck they be.
Yeah. Before I punch
Because
him.
I have 2 children.
Right.
Tony got a few himself.
Yeah.
So we know
get
motherfucker.
him the fuck out of here.
Right. We don't play them games.
Hey, because now are you squaring off on me?
Right,
I'm like
right.
Bernie Mac. Bust a move.
Right,
Bust
right.
A motherfucker.
Right. Take one step off your pivot. We'll see
Hey,
how you gonna go.
Man,
Like-
straight, stiff jab to the jaw. Just set the tone. Just set the tone. So you know it's
So,
not.
yeah. I hope that
Wow,
makes sense,
man.
guys.
Yeah, that shit was deep though, bro.
Yeah. Like
Is that works for both relationship and friends?
no friends. It's more so like what Tony was saying. Like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. In lamest terms, I'm not gonna. I can't say it no eloquent way. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Right.
If I'm your friend, I'm your friend.
Right. If we associates, we
That was
associates. If
eloquent.
we business partners, we business partners. It's just that I take things for face value. If it is what it is. Now, as soon as you start doing that fuckity fuck shit, as Tony would say, I can't.
Yakety yak. Don't come back.
Because you showing your true colors.
Right.
You showing me who you are.
don't-
And that's fine. That's great. On my end, cool.
Yeah.
Way to go.
I see your true
That's what we should say.
colors
Who sings that?
I don't know.
shining.
That used to be
You
my
don't know?
That used to be my go-to song when niggas would fuck with me.
Yeah.
I would sing that shit. I would sing that shit. And they be like, yo, is that about me?
Hold on, they got a jukebox in here. Hold on,
Okay,
I'ma
so
go
that
over-
song definitely came out before Save the Last Dance, right? But that's the only one that I know of. That version that's on the soundtrack.
Man, I got mine from the old Tide commercial. That because it was a jingle. They used it for the Tide commercial.
Listen,
I don't even know if you were born yet.
did you say number one? You just said "Save the Last Dance."
Yeah, it's on
with Julia Stiles.
It's on the
And
Save the Last
fucking-
Dance trial soundtrack when him and
Hey, we don't give a shit. I'm just happy you got. I'm just happy you got another movie other than ATL to talk about. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you.
What's funny was I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I don't give a fuck about that soundtrack. I don't care.
Overacting ass movie. Everybody in there.
what's the next one?
So,
movies that Jazz have seen? Fuck the next one. I'm happy.
for 500,
Y'all don't realize how excited I am. We gonna talk about this shit.
we need to do like a gray matter podcast.
Gray Matter.
Gray matter podcast.
Gray Matter. Gray Matter. Hey,
More fire.
Gray Matter.
You guys have to see this shit.
We need to do.
Oh, this is recording.
I know. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
right.
If you can't see it, go on YouTube. Check out our page.
It's like at the end.
You'll
I don't know
like
what
it.
the time step is.
Y'all know what it is. Just watch it twice.
But pet peeves in public.
I don't like PDA. Like, I don't like when people are like tonguing each other down. Like,
Get a room.
get a fucking room.
Oh,
Or-
you mean like not with you, just in public. Period.
It's
Yeah,
don't
like,
put your tongue in
you know
my
what I'm
mouth.
saying? Like, we be in line at the grocery store. Y'all got to sit here and make out. Like, bitch, y'all just got the goddamn car.
They really love each
Shit.
other. They
Fuck
love each
that.
other. You know what? Sidebar. I feel like this, and listeners, you can chastise me if you want, but I feel like people who go over the top PDA in public really have bad relationships.
Yeah, they
I feel
probably
like
just
they
got
just- I
done
don't
beating
feel
each
like-
other or like fighting.
Like I just see, I feel like it's an act. I don't feel like it's for real.
Yeah. Very rarely
Like,
do we do
and
PDA.
don't get me wrong, like holding hands is cool, you know,
Yeah.
a little
A little,
okay.
a little
Okay.
kiss is
But
fine.
when
But
you
when
tongue
they
a
be,
nigga down in a
yeah.
some
Why?
old Casablanca shit, frankly, my dear,
you
know
in the
what I'm
line,
saying?
you in the line at Kmart, my nigga.
Right.
Like, pay for
Right.
your shit
Or
and
like-
go.
Like people walk up on them and like in the middle of the store and be like walking behind them and kissing them on the neck, grabbing their ass, like they finna fuck in the store. Like, wait a second, bruh.
It's too much.
Y'all
that's-
10
that's-
minutes from the
that's
house,
over
I
the top.
think. Go,
Yeah.
like at least go to your
I'm
car.
about to say, or go check out the fitting room or
Right,
something.
you know what I
do
mean?
that,
Like, yeah.
Because now you're just doing it just to do the shit.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like I'm gonna give you the fish eye.
I'll tell you what I don't like. Motherfuckers who take up the whole sidewalk. Like they walking, like they talking, so they're
With that old zigzaggedy ass walk. Like,
I crosswalk.
Why don't you? No, fuck that. They
yeah,
should move.
I crosswalk really
Jazz,
bad.
she does really
I've done
bad.
it my whole
what's
life.
wrong?
She's
Wait,
bumped
what's
into me
crosswalk?
while we was
Like, I
walking next to
literally,
each
like,
other.
we'll be walking straight, but somehow I always end up
No, I'm
crosswalking
talking about like if
this.
you walking down the street, somebody's coming towards you. It's two people and they walking side by side.
Oh,
and they
instead
don't-
of just moving.
Yeah.
Oh. And then
I'ma
you
start-
have to like walk
Then
in
you
the
have
road.
to, yeah. I'm gonna just start, shoulder checking.
Bulldozing them.
You ain't gonna move. Ain't gonna
Play
move.
chicken.
Right.
Play chicken.
Yeah,
Just keep
right.
walking till they move.
Stand in front of them. Oh, you ain't gonna move.
You ain't gonna move? So you start walking fast and shit.
Wait, is that your fast walk?
Ernie jerk. But for those who aren't watching, he's doing the gator dance from what was the movie?
Oh, Jungle Fever.
Jungle Fever.
Come on, Gator. Do that dance. I like, baby, go ahead. I got it, mama. I got it. Yeah. Yeah. Do that new hip hoppity dance. I
Sam
love
Jack's
that.
character.
So what's yours? Wayne
Oh.
has really bad road rage.
I have extremely bad road rage. It's very bad.
He also drives like shit too.
Yeah.
I don't drive like shit.
Yeah, I've seen you drive, bro.
I don't drive like shit.
All
I
right.
do it. I am relatively aggressive when I drive.
What's your PDA problem? I mean, your public problem.
See, there you go. You trying to put your shit on me. So what's your PDA problem?
Yeah, I
You
know.
don't like PDA either?
I know.
Oh wait, I gotta go again.
Go ahead.
Go.
wait.
Go.
It's my turn again.
Pet
Please.
peeves. I hate shitty wingmen.
That's not in public. We're gonna get to that at the end.
Are we?
Go ahead.
Bruh,
No, we
just-
don't need to talk about that.
Come on, man. Come on.
He got that Audemars on the wrist.
All right, go ahead.
No, it's not.
I don't make that much.
I don't like nasty people. Like when you sneeze and you cough
And you don't cover your mouth.
Oh my God! Like people will like. Oh, if I visibly see something come from your mouth or your nose, and you don't, like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like,
well, you had something visibly come from your mouth last week.
it was an accident,
but you didn't clean it up.
I did clean it up. I cleaned the water up. I didn't clean the water.
No,
up?
you didn't.
Nope.
Are you sure?
I'm positive because I looked at it and I said, "This nigga ain't clean that goddamn water."
Walk right out of here too, bro.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, but it was all good because it was at a funny moment. Go back and
I
watch.
I just wanted to get you.
I apologize.
Go ahead.
But yeah, people who like cough and shut the fuck up. People who like cough and like no, nothing, none of that. They just like it would be like what are you doing in the line at QT? Are you about to cough up a lung? Does somebody need to call somebody? Like
What they do?
like you got emphysema.
I have a problem when I do that.
Oh, and I hate
hock loogies all the time.
I hate when I open the door for people
and they don't say thank
anything.
you.
And 99% of the time, they're on the fucking cell phone, and I literally want to go behind them after I open the door and slap this shit out their head like, boom.
We should do that.
No,
we
we ain't gonna be on Fox 5.
Oh,
Grab out the podcast.
Hey, for real though, like
They locking him up.
no, way out bullshitting. Quick story. So we're at Sky Zone this weekend for my cousin's son's birthday.
And that was too many motherfucking connections.
Cousin's son's birthday.
My cousin.
And we're in front of like one of the the jumping attractions or whatever. And a lady walked.
The jumping attractions at Sky Zone.
Yeah, the jumping attractions. The little activities or
when
whatever.
PC goes wrong.
The jumping attractions of the the activities.
We was in front of one of them trampolines.
Yeah.
Because that's what they all are.
It wasn't a trampoline.
They're all trampolines.
Well, not all
unless
of
you're
them.
going into the diving pit.
Well, yeah, that too. And then they got
Hey, get to the fucking story.
You right, because you finna throw me out. God damn you, Jazz. One of the things at Sky Zone, okay? So we sitting there waiting on the kids to come out of the thing, and a lady walks up with a stroller, like right in front of us, so we can't see anything. And before I knew it, I was like, hey, you in the way.
You didn't say, excuse me, ma'am?
No, I didn't.
What?
And
you in the way.
And that's kind of out of character for me because I'm pretty polite.
Like, you didn't say excuse me.
But it was just like the fact that she was talking to somebody and they was having a conversation and literally like it's visibly 3 or 4 people sitting on the bench looking and you just stop in front of us. I blurted it out. I was like, hey, you standing in the way. And she was like, rudeness. And I was like, I'm sorry, but you were. I was like,
how you gonna be the rude person when she was the one standing in the way?
And then like the lady from Scott, she was talking to one of the ladies. Apparently they knew each other, and she was like, "Don't forget, I work at the door. I'll greet at the door."
She said that to you?
Yeah, and she like jokingly like,
"Well, hello, your ass on out the fucking way."
I was like, "What the."
We're going back to the
Come
dough.
again.
Because this ain't the dough.
Needless to say, my family was looking at me like y'all look at me on the show when they walked away like, what the fuck did you just say? Why did you say that shit? Like, I was like, I couldn't give an excuse.
Hey,
I was like, hey.
She was in the way.
Yeah.
I can't see my baby.
Yeah, like when people don't say excuse me, like they walk right in front of me. Mm-hmm. In between lines and stuff, and I'd be like, all you got to do is say, excuse me, that's it. That's all it takes. And I say it very politely, but I say it because maybe they don't know. Maybe they didn't have enough home.
What do you say? What? I got to do is say, excuse me, in the line.
I'm a vessel because I feel like when you invade somebody, you're intruding on somebody's space, you're walking in front of them.
I think you should be able to trip somebody. Like
I would love to do that,
sorry.
but that's not right. That's physical contact.
Yes.
And once
they stepped on my foot. Uh-huh.
That is true. When they step, if you walking past me and I can see your face like this and you don't say excuse me.
You should, if it's a woman, you should reach out and kiss him on the cheek.
I just thought
sexual harassment.
Yeah.
No. Hey man, you invaded my space.
Right.
Thought we was getting it on.
Right. If you close enough to me to smell me,
Sexual harassment.
Right, and you know you smell me because you look bad like this. Like, you like,
All right, guys. I can't stand y'all too. So we're gonna do like we did last week with the questions.
oh, can I ask one random ass question real quick?
Yes.
My random ass question for the week is: what's you guys' favorite candy?
Scores.
What?
Scores.
You said what?
Are you saying scores?
Scores. SKOR.
Yeah, it's almost.
It's like
SKOR?
toffee. It's toffee covered in chocolate.
Scores.
It comes in a black wrapper with red writing. You had some before. I gave you some before.
And it was called scores.
Yeah,
It's called Score.
Score.
It's
Why you
really
ask the
good.
question?
Because I'm curious.
Because he wants some candy.
That's some weird ass shit, bro.
What's your favorite
it's
candy?
It's a random ass question.
Score and then Whopper.
Score. Go ahead and do 3. Score, Whopper.
I would say Score, Whopper, Butterfinger.
Sorry. My opinion.
I also like Hugs. Those are good.
The kisses with the almonds in it.
No, the
Not the
kisses
kisses
that are
with the
white chocolate and milk chocolate.
So why the fuck you just didn't say?
Because those aren't the high ones. Because you said 3.
Oh, okay, got you. Cut his mic back on. Stop playing.
Weird
Cut both
ass.
y'all mics off.
Stop playing.
Assholes.
Okay, go. Tony.
What the fuck? This is a weird ass question, bro.
It is. Just answer it
I
though.
feel kind of fruity answering it.
Ran.
Yeah.
Random
Ran
ass
network.
rap. Random ass question.
Snickers. Shit.
Snickers is
Snickers.
first?
Yeah, nigga.
Really?
Watch this nigga come up with some. I like eau de toilette as chocolate.
Yeah.
Like what?
Fucking shove that mic down your throat.
Exactly. Go ahead, finish with your choices.
Snickers, Caramello,
Ooh, Carmelos are good.
yeah,
That was a good choice.
probably Twix.
I like Twix. I
haven't
like
had a
white
Twix in
chocolate
so
Kit Kat.
long.
I like white chocolate.
Obviously, yeah, because he picks the hug. So good that she got to dance on it.
Yeah, I like white chocolate. I like Kit Kats, Reese's cups, and because Reese's has the pieces too.
But you would have said
Asshole.
Reese's Pieces.
I would have, but some people are like, "Oh, you mean no? I mean the," and I don't mean those fucking miniature cups either. I can't stand those fucking shits.
Reese's cups.
Now he's talking about the
The
two.
See?
right. The 2 Reese's cups.
And gummies, gummy bears.
You have sucky candy. Talking about our candy is sucky.
No, I didn't say.
He does have
our.
pork.
I
You
said
do- you do-
yours. I said your candy. Yeah. I actually like Tony's choice. It's okay. I mean, scores are cool.
You've had them before. Well, I gave you a piece of mine before. Because you were like, what is that? And I was like, it's Score.
Exactly.
She's so excited. It's score.
It's,
motherfucker.
right.
Yeah.
It's a score. Score.
SKOR.
And you said what? You said
I said Score, Butterfinger,
no.
and
You
Whoppers.
said You
Or
said
Score, Whopper, Butterfingers.
Whoppers malted.
I don't.
chocolate
I
balls.
love Whoppers. I've ever since I was a little girl. I love Whoppers.
You know from the now. You know from those candies, I can tell you like you like stuff with crispy consistencies all the time.
I like sweet and salty, and I like crispy with a crunch.
Balls.
Balls aren't crispy.
Whoppers.
And this has been the Great Night Podcast.
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's
I
go.
thought that was it.
No. Twix and Carmelos.
What are we talking about? Balls
Carmelos
and shit?
get stuck
Come
in your
on,
teeth.
man.
They get stuck in your teeth.
So give me 1 through 21.
5.
You picked that last
Fever.
week.
Did I?
Oh no. Which would be worse, having to leave the? Yes, you did pick that last week.
We picked that for you. I picked 17, I believe.
You did.
9.
For extraordinary
Nina.
wealth, would you be willing to have terrifying nightmares every night for a year?
For a year?
Yeah.
How terrifying.
And how much money?
extraordinary wealth would you be willing to have terrifying nightmares every night for a year? I've been having some pretty bad dreams. Like, I had really bad dreams.
You know,
like,
you can have
week.
a heart attack in your sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to make it through. That's the point.
I guess the more money, the worse the dream.
No, you just came to that
Nah, man,
realization on your own.
Yeah, because that's Dante's Inferno. The more the
Right,
money
that's
I
kind of
want.
fucked up. Actually.
Yeah, that ain't
I want
gonna happen.
$100 million. Well,
Bruh.
somebody's cutting your neck every night
Every night.
in your dream.
Chopping off your junk.
Right, exactly. Oh,
So you doing it?
oh.
I have to think about that one.
I'm not. I don't like having bad dreams. I can't sleep well.
I got a bad reality having to wake up and go work for some fucking company every fucking day.
That's why we working for ourselves now. Great Matter Podcast taking over 2016. Taking over for the 99 and the 2000.
Go. I'm ready to pick my number. 16.
Survey says.
Sweet
Have your
16.
character and humanity been forged more by pleasure and success or by pain and disappointment?
Pain and disappointment.
Mine is pleasure and success.
That just
Read the question again.
that just painted me as a very dark person.
It did.
But it's the truth.
Have your character and humanity been forged more by pleasure and success or by pain and disappointment? I would say,
I want to say pleasure.
yeah,
but
I was going to say, I
what's
would say,
the reality.
yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm living my truth, buddy.
I would say pain, but not disappointment. I would say pain and striving for success.
Yeah, I think but that's not the question.
But that's not the question.
But
So I'd
technically-
rather pick pleasure and success.
Yeah,
Technically,
me too.
striving for success when it's unattainable can be disappointing.
I haven't been disappointed in myself.
They didn't specify who your disappointment.
Answer
would
the
be.
fucking question. It's pleasure. And
Mine is pleasure and success.
Mine is pain and disappointment.
pleasure and success.
Okay,
Fuck
so
y'all.
I'm gonna pick another number for me.
3.
3. Yeah. Boom. We need a new symbol.
What? We did this last week. Your most enjoyable dream and your worst nightmare. We picked that last week.
Oh, we self-consciously picked it again.
13.
I got off at the 13th.
Would you
vote.
rather play a game with someone less or more skilled than you? And would your answer be different if others were watching?
More
What?
skilled.
Would you rather play a game with someone less or more skilled than you? And would your answer be different if others were watching?
More skilled. No.
I would pick the less skilled person and no, it would not change.
These questions actually do tell a lot about the people.
It does.
Because I was not expecting that from you.
Why? I'm not competitive at all, so
You
What time?
are.
not.
You're very competitive, Jazz.
I'm not.
Jazz, you are. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm competitive when it counts.
What Tony said. Mike's off.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. I'm back. Like I never left.
What Tony said.
Blah.
Yeah, more experience and no.
Okay. That's all, guys, for the Great Matter Podcast. Thank you guys who did show up for Cecil G's fitness camp this
Can we not talk
weekend.
about that?
The Great Matter Podcast was there and in effect.
And not that, the Great Matter Podcast showed up, and I'm still hurting, so it was a good workout. I'm sore. Good job. Thanks, Cecil. But I'm just talking. Don't.
We have another conversation to have off air about my lack of being a wing woman.
Fucking shit, man.
I'm not a
Freak
wing.
the girl. Freak the girl. Freak the girl.
I'm not that well versed.
Pokemon is coming.
I gotta dust off my book of instructions. I haven't done that in a long time.
Free Willy.
I'm gonna get you one. Hey.
Yes. So
Anyway.
anything else? Oh, in 2 weeks, guys, I'm gonna be doing my wardrobe remix that I won the contest for with
Hell
Ramona
yeah.
O. Remember I told y'all about that before the new year. So in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be a brand new Jazz, and I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna look like something. So guys,
Well, first and foremost, you look like a fucking star right now.
thanks.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay,
like I
let's
look
just-
like crap.
Well, it doesn't matter what you think.
Man, you're on the Gray Matter podcast. We don't do that here.
The Gray Matter motherfucking podcast.
We don't. No,
We don't
fuck
bash
that.
each other. That's what you have us for.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't say stupid shit like that anymore. Secondly, I'm super excited for you.
Yeah.
It's a great
Bear said, "Stop shaking."
opportunity and experience. That's why I was like,
You was like,
cut
"Stop."
that shit out. Is she gonna be able to come on the show at some point?
Yes, she's gonna come on the show.
That's awesome.
I'm thinking probably that following Tuesday, so first week of February.
That'd
Hopefully.
be amazing. Amazing. That would be pretty close to Valentine's Day.
Yes, I'm going to Mexico. I'm excited.
I hope you come back.
And I hope you don't drink the water.
No,
Fuck no.
bottled water only.
No ice, homie.
right.
No,
No ice.
No ice.
No ice.
no bottled water.
This has been the Gray Matter podcast. I'm Tony Davis.
I'm Jazz.
And I'm Wayne. Hashtag no ice, meaning no water.
Hashtag put the lime in the coconut to mix it all up.
Hashtag
Quit
Tony-
knocking. We ain't
Tony
done.
single.
The fuck?
It's all for Tony. Hashtag it's all for Tony.
Hashtag, yeah.
Thank you, guys.